Far east of the Sword Coast, the Shadowvar and Discoverin have fallen. The Shadow Storm is no more. Sembia is fractured into city-states. A mysterious hero rises from the ashes to usher in a new era of prosperity. Yet there is still suffering. Cormyr and the wild elves of the Dalelands offer war on all sides. Earth motes, madness, and shadow dragons plague the lands. These are the tales of the heroes who ended that suffering. 1491 DR, the year of Sembian revival.
How many days have we been in the wild?
We left Battle Rise 4 days ago.
We have better be getting close to Drelt. My feet are bruised and blistered. How is everyone else doing?
I think I'll spare you the description of what my feet look like. It's not pretty.
The body is willing, but the spirit is tired.
Jendal, you never seem to get fatigued.
For me, the journey is my home. It matters little what the ground looks like.
And what about having a dragon trail us? How does that affect your journey?
Same as always. I'll have to wing it.
Was that a dragon joke? Unbelievable.
Good one, Jendal. But what we should be focusing on right now is deciding whether or not to do the dragon's bidding.
We can't do the dragon's bidding. If we convince Cecil and his followers to leave the village walls, they're as good as dead. So are we, for that matter.
Didn't you hear him? We are as good as dead if we don't convince them to come outside of the walls.
It is hard to make heads or tails of the situation.
Ogma's binder. Focus, Jendal. A fine time for the monk to develop a sense of humor.
Despite his ill-placed pun, Jendal is right. No matter what we do, we are in danger. Why should we also put these poor hunters in danger?
I agree, Matoa. We should tell them the truth.
The truth always reveals the closest path to Tamora's will.
Then we are agreed. We will tell Cecil about the dragon's ultimatum. Look at this place. I've never seen a small little village have walls like this.
No wonder Tunori wanted to get them out of here.
Do you see the balustrade on the walls? I've never seen that design before.
They are of dwarven design. I've seen this style before while traveling through the Stormhorn Mountains.
Look, they're all aimed to the sky.
Looks like they may be expecting our scaled friend.
Let's see if they will admit us. Hello? There! Is anybody at the gate?
Aye, what brings the four of you to our fair village?
We need to speak to your lord. That's all.
Oh, boy, did you hear that? They called Cecil a lord. What? No. They ain't no nobles. They look like they've been out on the road for a 10-day retreat. Cecil says he will meet with you, but I have to keep calling him Lord.
I'll call him the King of Sembia if he gives me an ale and a fire. Open the gates!
Come on in, lads. And milady.
Thank you, but I am not highborn.
Oh, he knows that. It has been a time since Ordnir has seen a lass. Outside our cadre, of course. Cecil's the name. But by all means, keep addressing me as Lord.
Shut the gates. That's all. We have some worm tidings.
Shut the gates, lads. I think I know where this is going. Why don't you come inside and have a drink with the crew? I'll introduce you.
Did you say drink? Point me to the ale.
So, tell us. Where do you come from? From the looks of things, you've seen many days on the road.
We've come through the swamps and the hills to the west.
You have more balls than brains, it seems. No offense, lads.
Normally, I would agree with you, but we really didn't have any choice.
You must be in dire straits indeed to think that there are no alternatives to the vast swamp. Who pursues you?
Aldon Talonbach.
The monk speaks, and the sky falls. Gods, you are in dire straits.
Do not fear, friends. We aren't criminals.
Correction, we weren't criminals.
No, you misunderstand. You are in the right place to be wanted by Alba.
What do you mean?
You really don't know much about Drelt, do you? Let's just say our little group here is just a small part of a growing group of unhappy citizens.
Are you one of the freedom fighters?
You heard of us? You hear that? He's heard of us!
I'm not sure that's such a good thing. If I know about you, so does Aldon.
Who are the freedom fighters?
They're a group based out of Nolan that resist a Sembian expansion west of the Griffin Fang Bridge.
I thought you were just a group of sellswords.
Just a group of sellswords. Political dissonance have to eat.
Everyone, we're getting off track here. We have less than an hour.
Cecil, forgive us, but we come with...
Grim tidings, was it? We heard. That's why we're drinking. Listen, love, if this is about that black dragon floating around nearby, this isn't the first time we teed off them line of black dragons living in the hills.
You know about Tunorimorgil?
Call them whatever you like. I like to keep our relationship more casual. Am I right, Horton?
Quite right, Lord Cecil.
Sorry to interrupt your story. Please continue and tell us about this grim news you bring.
Tunorimorgil, the Black Dragon of Legend, is outside your gate. He threatened us.
He told us that we needed to get you outside of your walls by the Eventide today.
I see. He wants us outside the walls of Drelt, outside of our protection, and out in the open, where he can rain down from the sky and kill every last one of us.
We decided we were going to tell you the truth.
We know that this is suicide.
Aye, suicide. Well then, we best give him what he wants.
Did you hear what we said? He is going to kill you. He's going to kill all of us.
My half-elven friend, if you plan to meet your god this night, you best have another ale. The rest of us are going to fight.
I admire your courage. The way you seek your fortune in the face of overwhelming odds.
I admire how you each say what's on your mind, especially you, Timorin. Let us ready ourselves for a battle outside of these walls. Horton, bring me my greatsword.
Is everyone out here?
I might be brave, but I'm not dumb. The ballista are manned. We have a few other tricks up our sleeves.
How many serve the freedom fighters here in Drelt?
12 loyal men and women. Not all of them are as intimidating as me.
You hear that? Sounds like marching. Out of the south?
Look there. Is that a group of Helms coming up the hill?
There looks to be 19 soldiers.
The one in the lead doesn't look like a soldier.
Cecil, that is the woman who is offering a reward for the blacks.
Thera? You didn't tell me she traveled with the Helms.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Beware of that woman. She has an aura of dark magic.
We should get out of here.
Nonsense. Everybody stay calm. They couldn't possibly know that you would hit the party coming from the swamp. She's just here for business.
What kind of business?
She's here for our prize.
Your prize?
Was that Tunori?
No. That was something smaller.
That came from inside the walls of Drelt.
You have a black dragon inside the walls of your village?
It's only a wyrmling. Now hush, and let the grown-ups do the talking.
We have come for the Shadow Bar and her companions.
Horton here told me a beautiful and powerful woman was looking for a business partner in exotic animals. You have arrived at the right time.
Stand aside, halfling, lest death finds you prematurely.
Slow down. This is a business meeting. Surely we can come to an agreement. It just so happens that we have a black dragon all bound and ready. He is yours if the payments stand.
Helms! Draw your blades! Stand aside, or I will take both the Shadow Bar and the Black Dragon from this hallowed-out dunghill of a village. I will not ask again.
See, that is where you made your mistake. You can threaten me, and you can even be a terrible business partner, but you should never insult our dunghill. Lads, you hear that? The scary lady thinks we should stand aside and let these Sembians take our livelihood. What do you say? You best draw a weapon, lassie. Things are about to get ugly.
Look to the sky. It's Tunori.
He is landing inside the walls.
He's going for it. The wyrmling!
This was his plan all along.
Though this marks the end of the episode, the tale continues within a 10-day. Join us at longwinded.one and consider giving us a review on Apple Music, Spotify, or really whichever platform you choose.